Hi, I'm Olivia Coyne. I'm your instructor for ECE 101. First, I want to apologize. I know this video is a little dark. It's evening when I'm recording this and the lighting is just not great, so I'm really sorry about that. I also want to show you, you can see the edge of something right above my head, and I know sometimes things like that can be distracting when you don't know what they are. So I'm going to show you, this is Colorado flag artwork made of recycled pallets, and it sits above my living room couch, and so I just wanted to show you that. Some of the videos that I make for you will be from my couch. I am an adjunct instructor, meaning that I don't have an office at the school. I'm not with the school full-time. My day job is actually with Boulder County Community Services, and I am a division manager. I run the Head Start program for Boulder County. So we serve low-income children ages 3 to 5 in Boulder, Lafayette, and Louisville. And that is what I do by day, and I teach these great classes by night and on the weekends. That's a little bit about me and what I do every day. My background is that I have a master's degree in educational psychology with an emphasis in early childhood. I've worked in a number of settings in the field. I've been a teacher. I started as a substitute and then became a full-time teacher with a master's degree intern student while working full-time and nannying. I've also worked in professional development, and now I am doing these two jobs, and I love them. So now that you know a little bit about me, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the structure of this class for the next few weeks. I do have some notes here. I'm going to show you. I have some notes that I like to look at every so often, so when I look away, you'll know what I'm looking at. And I like to have these notes so I don't forget to tell you important things. So this class is 10 weeks long. However, it is required to cover the full 15 weeks of material that is required for a standard ECE 101 class. That gives us about 50% less time to cover the same amount of stuff. So we're going to be moving fast. The first few weeks have a lot going on, so please read carefully, stay on top of your coursework, and always email me with questions. I'm happy to answer them. I would rather have you ask what you think might be a silly question than for you to miss something or do something incorrectly and suffer consequences for that. So some weeks have 2 modules in this course, which means that it's what would normally be 2 weeks in a regular class put together for this class. Basically means 2 chapters of the textbook and corresponding material. So when you look at week 1, you'll see that that is the case, that there is 2 modules in 1 week. I also want to point out that week 1 is shorter and different than all the other weeks in this class. Every online instructor runs their classes, their class weeks a little differently. I like to run mine actually from Thursday, let's see if I get this right. When I say it, I never say it right. From Friday to Thursday, so that you can start and do the work on the weekend if you'd like, but you also have the full work week if that works better for your schedule. So for this class, week 1 and week 2 will overlap. You need to pay attention to that. Week 1 starts on Tuesday, May 31st, and it will end early on Sunday, the 5th. Week 2 will begin on Friday, June 3rd, so the overlap starts on the 3rd, and finish Thursday, the 9th. And then all other weeks will run the same way. I always open the weeks early, so if people who like to work ahead can do that. So week 3 will actually open on Monday, June 6th. That gives you about 2 weeks early, and then all of the subsequent weeks will be 2 weeks early as well. So after week 1, all weeks will end at 11:59 on Thursday. So just want to reiterate that weeks end on a Thursday and new weeks begin on a Friday, but everything will be open 2 weeks early. In week 2, everything will be open for the current week and a week ahead, week 3, so that when Week 3 starts, week 4 will also be open. So by Sunday the 5th, week 3 will be open and everything will just continue to open a week early. Assignments can all be done ahead of time, and I encourage you to start on them ahead of time because oftentimes they can take more time than just the 1 week you're allotted, especially if you have a busy life, which I'm sure you all do. However, even though you can do assignments ahead of time, the discussions can only be participated in during the week of the class. So you can't do the discussions early or join in late because they're meant to be a dialogue between you and your colleagues. This is really important. So you might go on a vacation where you don't have internet access, or you may have a really busy week that you feel like you can't do the discussions. Then you can't make up for those any other way. It's the same thing that if you came to a face-to-face class, you would have the discussions during the class session with your peers. So we do the same thing, we just do it over the course of a week. You're expected to make an initial post early in the week, and then a reply post by the end of week's end. And there's more information about those in the course calendar. That's all I'm going to start with for now. Please make sure you go to the Start Here section and look at the syllabus. Everything you need to know is in the syllabus, I promise. And if it's not in the syllabus, then it's probably in the second place, which is the course calendar. So make sure you go there because that gives you everything that's going to be assigned for you. Assignments are open. They're open all semester. So you will be able to see those and be able to work ahead as you need to. Discussions will be available only during the week that class happens. And then I'm always available by email. I check it every day during the week, at least once, and I try to check it on the weekend, not as much, but I still check in. So don't ever hesitate to email me, olivia.coyne, that's OLIVIA .COYNE at frontrange.edu. Looking forward to an awesome semester with this online class. Welcome everybody, and I look forward to learning alongside of you.